Hey you guys, it's Crystal from the Abundantly Blessed Homestead. It is Tuesday night, 5:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are doing this live cooking class. Tonight's meal is Dorito chicken casserole, and we're going to make it nourishing, which is a big challenge because we're talking about Doritos. But I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own Doritos. It's actually not that hard. And so we're going to make our own Doritos, and we're going to whip this casserole up and throw it to the oven. So what I've done ahead of time is I've made my own sourdough tortillas. Now you don't have to if you are a working mom. You don't got time to do this on the weekend or something. You can always buy sprouted corn tortillas. They don't have to be flour tortillas, okay? Or even sprouted tortillas will work. But I made my own because I'm at home and I have the luxury of making them. Take me about 30 minutes. So I've made a whole plate of them ahead of time, and we're going to convert those into Doritos. So that should be fun. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. As part of this recipe does call for cream of chicken soup, we are going to be using my cookbook. So if you haven't picked this up yet, down below. I'm almost out of stock, you guys, and there'll be a little bit of a wait time while I wait for new ones from Canada. So if you haven't purchased this yet, go put it in your cart and press checkout, okay? But the homemade cream of chicken soup is in my cookbook. We're going to be making that tonight. I also wanted to say that I've received, I've also received a few questions via email. People are wondering if they can send me baby things. So if that's something you're interested in, my P.O. box is down below. I literally don't have any baby things. I haven't had a baby in almost 5 years. So there's been a lot of cultural change and a lot of cool things that have come out. I do not know if this is a boy or girl, and we won't know until it's born. But if you are someone who wants to send something for either me or the baby, my P.O. box is down below. No pressure though, but I have had 2 people email me this last week and ask. So that information is inside the description box down below. All right, so we're going to get started on this. We're going to make homemade Doritos. This should be fun. And the casserole comes together super quick. So if we have any kids interrupt, my kids are coming down with a cold. So I might have to take a break and help them. The little guy doesn't have a cold yet, thank God, because that is a full-time job when you have a sick man. And all the women say amen, okay? So I don't have that right now, luckily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start heating some lard up in this pan right here, okay? If you have a fryer, good for you. My fryer decided to break. So we're just going to go ahead and just put probably ½ an inch of lard in the bottom of this pan. But you sure could use coconut milk. I just have lots of lard in my house. And I like the texture that it gives when you fry with it. So I'm going to go ahead and use lard. So we're just going to put this over medium heat and allow it to heat on up. And then we're going to do the wood spoon trick to check when it's finished. Okay. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to take my heavy-duty scissors that my husband bought me. He's a Milwaukee man, so he bought me Milwaukee scissors. And I'm going to layer as many tortillas as I can and cut through them. We'll see. We'll put it to the test. How many tortillas will it cut? Let's see. And we're just going to cut it into, 3. Check that out. Going to cut them into chips. So just into little triangles. Like I said, you can totally buy tortillas from the store. Sprouted corn tortillas, sprouted flour tortillas, but we're just cutting them into little triangles, okay? Another thing, I am trying to set up an Instagram. I limited myself to 30 minutes this afternoon to try to set up an Instagram. And for whatever reasons, it will not accept my birth date. And I know I'm not that old. So I kept freezing. And so when that happens, project when it comes to technology, I just honestly have to walk away till another time. Because I don't have time to sit and try and figure it out for hours. So I tried and tried and tried, and it just would not take it. Don't know why. And then when I would go back a couple of screens, it would try to send me a code to my phone, and it only does that like 3 or 4 times before it Doesn't want to send you any more codes because it thinks you're a computer. So I will be working on that as soon as it accepts that I am indeed 38. But until Instagram for me. But I am working on it. The other thing that I was going to say as well, you guys, I'm going to try 4 tortillas and see if these scissors will cut. Ooh, yes. They're going through 4 tortillas. Check that out. I love these scissors. Not that I want to advertise for Milwaukee. My husband loves them, but my situation is I have scissors, and my children take the scissors, and then the children do not return the scissors. And so I pretty much go out of my mind on a regular basis just for trying to find a pair of scissors. So for a while, all I had was 1 pair of kitchen scissors. Now I have 2 pairs of kitchen scissors, and they still don't make their way back. So I was complaining about it, and I said, I'm just so frustrated. All I want for my birthday is a pair of scissors. Actually, I wanted several pairs of scissors, like 20 pairs. Well, my birthday came and went, and we did other things for my birthday. And I still needed a pair of scissors. So one day my husband came home with some Milwaukee scissors. And when he handed them to me, I kind of gave him a hard time, right? And because I'm not a Milwaukee person, but he is. And I thought, geez, how expensive are these scissors anyway? And I could have probably bought, 5 cheap pairs for the cost of these. I don't know how much they were. But then I started using them. I'm like, wow, these are actually really nice scissors. And my kids were already threatened by their dad that they better not touch them or take them out of the kitchen. So I've actually been able to have some scissors for kitchen needs, which is really nice. All right. So it's starting to bubble here. But a good test is to take a wooden spoon that has a flat part to your handle. And you're going to submerge it into the oil. And if bubbles come up, it's ready. This is actually just about ready. It's just forming the bubbles, but they're not coming off the spoon yet. So there must be just a few impurities inside the lard, which are causing it to kind of simmer up like that. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is I have an empty seasoning bottle. We need to get some seasoning ready because as they come out of the oil, we're going to be sprinkling them with seasoning to make them taste like a Dorito. So the first ingredient is 1 tablespoon of paprika, but you sure could use smoked paprika if you want more of a smoky flavor. I'm just going to use, I saved my old spice containers because you can use them for projects like this. Okay, the next ingredient is 1 tablespoon of chili powder. There's actually like a ton of recipes online for homemade Dorito seasoning because you can make like ranch as well. I'm going to test that oil again. I'm pretty sure it's done. Yep. So it's got like bubbles, a little bit of bubbly. I don't think you guys are close enough to see that, but the bubbles will form on the top of the oil. So I'm going to turn the oil down just a little bit so it stops throwing stuff at me here. Next ingredient is 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. This is for the seasoning for the Doritos. Just dumping it into a empty seasonal shaker here. Used to hold Italian seasoning. Onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of healthy salt. So you want colored salt, pink Himalayan, Celtic sea salt, real salt, 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. Then we're just going to put a lid on, give it a shake, and then this will have nice holes in it so that we're ready to cover the Doritos as they come out. My plan is to stick them in here and then get them out and put them in this bowl over here on the far side of the, I'll move you guys closer, on the far side of the stove there. And get my tongs ready to go so I'm not caught off guard here. All right. I love how happy the oil gets when you start adding food to it. Like, oh, I don't have to throw oil chunks everywhere. I've got food to fry now. Okay, so we're looking for a good float on these. Depending on what your tortillas are made out of will depend on whether or not they get puffy or get air pockets in them. I've actually never used flour tortillas before, let alone sourdough. So that'll be really interesting. I'm just going to get as many going in there as I can. And like I said, once they're still wet, we're going to move them to this back bowl and sprinkle them with the seasoning. This one's going to get puffy. I can see it already. You don't really have to roll them over. They just got to be in here for about a minute or so. So we're going to fry these on up. The rest of the recipe is super easy. There we go. And while we are frying, I do want to say, because this is our first sickness of the year, I think, that you should be all checking your cabinets for your herbal preparations. If you don't even know where to start, my very first video here on the channel is covering how to make your own herbal medicinal cabinet, okay? Shows you step by step how to make your own tinctures, where to buy products, what herbs to buy, all of that's all included. And then this, I have a video on this. This is honey garlic, fermented honey garlic. This is a really strong antibiotic. So anyway, we take this when we're sick. But now is the time to start that. It is September. Most vodka tinctures are going to take you a good 6 weeks. Okay, so that came on out, and we're just going to sprinkle. Good 6 weeks to sit. So now is the time we need to get on that. You need to be checking your cabinets to make sure you have enough cod liver oil and all of the special things that you use for your family for sickness. So these are nice and crunchy. They're nice and stiff like a Dorito. I'm just going to cover the bottom of the bowl over here, add the seasonings, and then put some more into the little fryer here. And then I'm going to show you guys talk about a couple of teas that are really good that make it super easy for you to make your own remedies for your family. So there is a link down below. It is a first link. I am not an affiliate, okay? But it is bulkherbstore.com, and they sell 2 amazing products. This is like if you don't want to make individual tinctures, you would make this instead, okay? So this is a tea, and I'm not a huge tea person, but this stuff is amazing. It's called Urban Sea Tea by a Bulk Herb Store. And if there's more than like 2 people that are going to drink this, I just go ahead and get the half a pound, because this is a half a pound bag, just to show you guys. It's not very much. Usually if my whole family is sick, we'll go through a whole pound in a week. But this stuff is amazing for stopping illness in its tracks. Now, another one by the same company, which I do not have the bag right now, is called Immune Boosting Tea, a double immune boosting tea. And that one can be either drank as a tea or turned into a tincture. And like I said, I have a whole video up here on how to make tinctures to take the intimidation level out of it. Super, super simple, but it's basically a mix of herbs and elderberry to fight illness. And when we've used it in the past as a tincture, it will stop the flu in its tracks, as long as you start taking it as soon as you start having symptoms. Or common cold, all of that sort of thing. So anyway, go check their website out. It's bulkherbstore.com. The link is down below. I am not an affiliate. I earn nothing by telling you this information. But I want everyone to be prepared for this winter. So you're prepared, not scared, and you are equipped to take control of your own health situation. All right. Whoops. Tortilla down. My oldest started asking me, Mom, do we have everything we need into the cabinet to fight illness? Are you sure we have all the things we need? And there's 1,000,001 different things that you could go with for illness. But in that very, very first video here on the channel, scroll all the way down, very, very first, I talk about the basic medicinal herbal cabinet, and also like some kitchen herbs and stuff you should have on hand all the time through the cold and flu season, quote unquote, to help your family thrive through an illness. So it doesn't have to get bad. If you're well nourished, you're eating what you're supposed to be eating, you're avoiding sugars, and you are using herbs to help it along, it sure doesn't have to get nasty. This is actually kind of fun. I don't know, I like frying things, and I was like kind of sad that my fryer broke, to be honest. We don't fry a ton of things, but we do like chicken gizzards. So it's a little bit disappointing. In fact, this year during harvest, we didn't even save the gizzards because I didn't want to buy another fryer. I don't pull it out that often. And so we didn't even save gizzards. They all went to the other animals on the farm. Hey, William. How are you doing, buddy? Okay, I have hot oil here, though, okay? So I can come get you when it's time to do milk. It's not quite time yet. Okay? It's not quite time yet. I have hot oil over here, buddy. But I do love you very much. I just have hot oil. You don't want to watch the movie? Is it scary? What is it about? Did Sissy start the movie?
It's like it is the one.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah. The one thing was. I don't know what it is.
So I haven't gotten the illness yet. So in my nice Yeti cup is the Urban C tea mixed with rosehip tea. So extra vitamin C. I've been sipping on it all day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What is it about? You don't know?
I don't know what it's about.
Okay.
I just know what it is.
Okay. What is it?
The one with the dog. Well, Buster Pig, and it was not Superbook. It's not Superbook.
It's not Superbook. What did Bethany pick then?
Something.
Does your throat hurt? Not yet? Oh, good.
By coughing.
Yeah, you've been coughing. Such a bummer being sick, isn't it?
We did last.
Yeah.
Last.
We're making chips.
Chips.
Yeah.
80 chips.
Well, those are tortillas, but we're frying them into chips. Do you want to help me make the next stuff? I still want you to have oil, so we can move you away, and we'll keep the oil going, and Mom will watch it. We'll make the next stuff. You want to make the next stuff with Mommy? Okay. Here, we'll put this over here. Let's see. Put it right there. Maybe. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start, you sure could try and find a healthy version of Doritos. I've never found a healthy version of Doritos. But if you can, then go for it. But we're going to start our homemade cream of chicken soup in the back pan. Okay, buddy, look out. Are you peekabooing? Huh? Is Jackie on here? I don't think she is yet. She hasn't said hello yet. I know Sharon's on. And then I cannot remember your name. I know you bought my cookbook and I know you've been commenting, but you're not under your name. So if you're still on here and I shipped your cookbook to you and you already commented once, I don't know what your real name is, if you don't mind sharing. Chicken Momo. I don't remember. I know when I shipped your cookbook, I shipped out like 4 other cookbooks, so I'm not quite sure. Which one was you?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, I got milk.
Well, it's not milk time yet.
No.
Ooh, that's a crispy one. Look at that, guys.
No, I'm sorry.
It got like all bubbly. All right. And then Mama's going to sprinkle with seasoning. You ready? Sprinkle.
Hey.
Those look pretty darn good. I'd eat those at a party.
Hey.
Ooh, that guy smells spicy though. I'm not going to lie.
I'm going to the bumpy one.
The bumpy one. Oh, we're going to save them. But you can help me make the casserole in a few minutes,
yeah.
okay?
I'm gonna eat that one.
Yeah, is it good? Okay.
I even flip.
All right, so we're going to be making the cream of chicken recipe that's on page 116 of my cookbook. While we're frying, oh, you bumped the camera, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right. We'll fix it. All right, so we're going to make one recipe of this, which we need a half of a cup of chicken broth. And I have a whole quart here, so I'm just going to estimate. Because they're going to be hot, buddy. Okay? Yeah. Ooh, don't do that either. Okay, so into this back pan, I'm going to go ahead and start heating it over medium heat. William says hello.
Hello.
Along with his nostrils. Right? Start preheating that. The tortillas pretty much turn totally stiff when they're done. There's no bending them. So, ooh, got snot, huh? And a few of them get little air pockets, but not all of them. That's not really a safe way to judge if they're done or not. But you don't need a fancy fryer to make Doritos. Now, would I ever make Doritos like this for my kids to eat just for a snack? No. It's way too much work. We don't typically have chips for snack. Chips are a highly processed treat a couple times a year. Okay. They're also mostly fried in unhealthy oils, so we try to avoid them. All right, another little sprinkle. You want to sprinkle them when they come out of the fryer right away because they're still wet. Okay, so this is almost hot back here. We're going to start the cream of chicken soup. So a half of a cup. Maybe I should measure it here because I know I'm probably just going to dump a whole cup and then that won't be nice. This is a quarter of a cup, so we'll do 2 of them. And spill all over my stove. Okay. That was accomplished, wasn't it? I can't believe you'd rather be with me than watch a movie. That's nice. That's alright. I love that. This one's all, look at that one. That one got all puffy too. Didn't take it very long. Hey, buddy. I love you, my son bun. I love you too.
Love you too. Love you.
I love you, buddy.
Love you.
Well, what's that noise outside? Do you hear it?
It's a sheep.
It is. It's a guinea, isn't it? This chip is done. Ooh, got all nice and bubbly.
Sheep.
Look at that. Now, if it was just me and a friend, I'd probably make these as a snack. But to serve it to 5, 6, 7, 8, no. That ain't happening.
Right now.
Too much work.
Hey, can I have milk for that bath?
Nope.
But when I can have milk.
We're going to have milk as soon as we put this into the oven, okay? Then we'll do our milk together. Thank you for being patient. I know sometimes it's hard when you really want something. I've had that happen. Okay, so back here on this burner is a half of a cup of chicken broth. So to that, while we are frying there, we are going to add. What are you doing? Whoa.
I'm doing it.
You're doing what?
I think it.
Okay. We're going to add cornstarch. You could also use sprouted flour. How much cornstarch do we need? We need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
A bit. A bit.
It's on my cookbook.
A bit.
Nope, that's cheese. I'm going to get a whisk, and we're going to whisk some of these tortillas. They're going to come out of the oil. Like I said, you could also use sprouted flour if you'd like. We just need a thickening agent.
Now it looks like milk.
It does kind of look close, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks
Okay,
like milk
I'm just going to
color.
unload all these chips.
That is milk color.
Yeah, it's white, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
Your favorite color is blue?
Mm-hmm.
Like the sky?
Mm-mm.
Like these? That's blue.
Ooh, I like that.
You like that color? Okay.
No, I don't like that. I like pink.
You like pink?
I
Okay.
like that much.
Well, that's okay. No problem. I don't mind you liking pink. Alright, let's season these. William?
I like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oopie. Ooh, bumped them again. Hopefully they are all still there. Okay, so seasoning wise, we need 1 teaspoon of celery salt. Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, celery salt. I do have a video on how I made this year. Super easy if you're growing celery. Or even if you're not buying celery from the farmer's market.
Hey, I should go over there and see what it is.
Okay, well not right now. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Okay. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder.
Why it's going up?
Because it's bubbling, we're going to add some milk to it. We need 1/2 cup of milk.
But I don't think that one. I
know you want milk, right?
but not in that one.
Okay. 1/2 cup of milk. And we need 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're going to give it a good whisk. Right, William? And then we're going to empty our chips on out. This is how to make homemade cream of chicken soup. The recipe does call for chicken, but because we're going to be putting chicken in the recipe, I'm going to skip it. It's going to have a greenish tint on my end because I used homemade celery salt. Okay, so it's just going to come up to a simmer, and then this is done. We can go ahead and shut that other pan off back there. We're almost done with the tortillas. I think I made too many. That's okay.
Hey, could you hand them to me and I put them in?
Oh, baby man, these are really hot. You know what I mean.
But
That's
I got some touch it with.
That's why mommy's using the tongs, the blue tongs, is because it's hot. Okay?
I got some what we
All right, this is back to a simmer, which means that the
I got some
cornstarch,
Wow.
the cornstarch has been activated and it's nice and thick, so I'm going to go ahead and shut the burner off. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm putting it into there. I can do what?
All right, those are going.
This.
Okay. So we're going to get the pan ready. We're going to get the pan ready for this thing, okay? Buddy? So we're going to back this on up.
I got this.
Okay. You're going to have to kind of move a little bit too, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Make sure it's empty. No surprises in there. Okay. I am going to lard up a 13 by 9 pan. You could also use coconut oil, goose fat, duck fat, butter, any healthy semi-solid. Definitely no Crisco. My lard was liquid from sitting next to the pan. So that worked out well. Okay, so now William, you're going to go ahead and take these chips. And you can break them and put them in the bottom.
This?
You know, they're a little hot actually. Some of them are. Here, if you go down to the bottom, these ones aren't very hot. Should break them.
But I don't want my hand to get down like that.
Oh, well, it's just seasoning. You want to eat one? Mmm, they're good. They do taste like Doritos. There you go.
hot.
A little hot? Sorry.
So I don't want to test them.
These are actually like really good. Maybe I would make these for a movie for my family.
Oh. Hey, maybe. Oh, yeah. I can take you with this.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. So we're just crumbling the Doritos, breaking them into pieces so it covers the bottom of the pan, by 9 pan. Oh, wait. Okay, and then we're going to make a mixture to go on top of this. Okay. You are such a big helper, William. Ooh. That is great. I need to get these out, though. Hang on a second. What did I do with them out there? Okay.
Something there.
So I'm going to put these, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to put these in the back of the bowl, and I don't want you to touch them, okay? Because they're hot. Okay? Hot.
But I'm going to do this.
Well,
Uh-oh.
they're just hot, and I don't want you to get burned, okay?
I got it.
Okay, I'm going to season it on up now. Hang on. Okay.
Let it go. But not let it go.
You're a big boy. Just keep on hanging on. We're going to move the people back a little bit so they can watch. Okay? Because they're here to watch. How do we make the meal? Okay. Got one?
Maybe you should wait until I just overall, yeah?
I might just eat one of these.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hot one, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not eating of them.
Okay.
It's going to be hot. I don't know what's going to put them on. It's really hot.
See the crunch? They're nice and crunchy. The ones that have air pockets are a little more soft, but for the most part, they're nice and crunchy. Okay. This will be the last one. Then we're going to make the mixture go inside, okay? And these can go on top. You want a bite? You want to try them? They're good. Okay, so put it back in there. We're going to make a mixture now. And then, there you go. Okay. Homemade Doritos. Who would have known? All right.
Not me.
Not you? Okay.
Why are you asking me?
It's smoky in here. Okay. They're crumbled in the bottom. I'm licking my fingers because the seasoning is so good. This is 2 pounds of chicken. It's going to fill a 13 by 9 pan.
9 pan.
All right. Still kind of frozen.
Hey, when you need.
And I'm actually like eyeing up my 13 by 9 pan, and I'm thinking, what?
Hey, is that going to go in here?
It is. But I'm actually like kind of.
I'm going to this.
Okay, listen though. We're gonna. We need to add some things to the chicken. Okay, before we put it in there. So mommy's actually gonna take some of this chicken out.
Why?
I think it's gonna overflow the pan. So I'm gonna take probably, I don't think a whole pound out. Probably half a pound out. I don't think my 13 by 9 pan is as deep as the person who made it on Pinterest. All right, just a minute. It's not ready to go in yet, though. Okay, so we're gonna add some ingredients. Now back up a little bit. So we're gonna add 1.5 cups of sour cream. I use Nancy's. I get this from Azure Standard. It's our favorite sour cream. And I've heard from a lot of people. Woo, sorry, buddy. That once you, including us, once you try the Nancy sour cream, you don't really go back to the other stuff. You want a little bit? Go ahead.
No, with a spoon.
Oh, with a spoon. Okay, because you don't want to be rude. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, buddy. We're gonna mix it.
I like it.
You like the sour cream? Yes. Okay. Next ingredient is the cream of chicken. Gonna need my. Okay, look out, buddy. I don't want to hit you.
That would be hot.
Yeah, this is really hot too.
And I don't
Okay, so I'm
want
just
to
gonna
get...
scrape the cream of chicken into here on top of the chicken. Mixture.
Hey, what I can taste like?
It's gonna taste yummy, like a creamy, yummy casserole.
No, what that?
Well, you could put your finger in it. It's a little hot, but I mean, you could try that if you wanted. Okay, 30 ounces of black beans. These are my home canned and fermented black beans. I'm gonna add them to there. Whole quart. In they go. And you could obviously divide this recipe in half if it's only you or you and a spouse eating. As far as a replacement for the tortillas, you could buy like cassava chips. It's still not GAPS, but it would be grain free. And I know they do make the cassava chips with like a taco seasoning. I just don't know the ingredients. Okay. Next ingredient is 16 ounces of rotel. This is my homemade rotel.
I don't want to do that on my food.
And 2 tablespoons of homemade taco seasoning. I do have a quick video up here on the channel if you don't know how to make this, or it's inside my cookbook as well. We're gonna have to go get some corn out of the freezer.
Corn?
Corn!
I can hold it.
You're gonna hold it? That'll be interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab the corn out of the freezer. William, are you okay by yourself here? Or you wanna come with me and help me carry the corn? No?
Why have a Band-Aid on?
Right there. Let's get the corn. Go get the corn. It's in here. It's not in here, isn't it?
What?
It's from frying the chips. Those are so good. Chips are delicious.
Delicious.
They are delicious. Eat. You got corn? Oh, you got corn in here somewhere.
Oh, fine. Over there.
Where? Where?
Wait.
I don't have any more frozen corn. I have to
No,
go.
right there.
I've got corn. Watch. Okay, look out. Well, we'll get canned corn instead. All right, I'm gonna grab a jar of corn. We're out of frozen, looks like. Canned corn. Oh, that one had a failed seal. Can't do that one. Back up. Failed seal on that one. Okay, you're gonna have to move because I gotta get out a ladder then. Scoot. See what we got. I got one.
What? Sealed?
Yep, it's sealed.
Check it in.
Here, come here. I'm gonna drain the canned corn. I'll be right back.
Quick bite.
Okay.
Corn?
Corn.
I like corn.
Yeah. I like how pretty it is when you water bath it. Okay. Mama's gonna mix it. Okay, this is the last ingredient. So we're gonna give it a good stir. I'm so glad I took some of that chicken out. So I think it would overflow a 13x9 pan. So they must have like a really deep dish one. I have one of those, I just didn't put this particular recipe in it. gonna mix this up nice and good. We're almost done with dinner. And then we can have our milk, William. Yay!
Yay!
So for a grain-free option, like I said, you could do cassava chips. And then closer to gaps would be like white beans instead of black beans. Don't use corn. Wouldn't be the exact same recipe, but it would be close.
Hey, hey.
So glad I took out that extra corn, you guys. Look, it's like completely full. All right. So 1.5 pounds of chicken at the most. You'd probably be able to get away with 1 pound actually, because this is right up to the very top of my. This is probably going to bubble over. Is my gut feeling. Okay, so then to the top, more chips.
More chips.
Because they're delicious.
I know. Oh.
You gonna help me? Okay. You hand them to me. Oh. Okay. Do the next one. I'm gonna cover the whole top with chips. Okay, 2 at a time. All right.
One at a time.
Okay.
Now we go.
Whoa,
It's dry.
they're getting kind of wild. Did you feed them some sugar or something? Okay. What else you got?
Me?
Yeah, got some more? Okay. Oh, they're not hot anymore, buddy. Okay.
Quite good, but when it's hot and then I do this.
Okay.
I don't want my only D.
Yeah. Oh. Well, then I'll have to go to a chicken.
Get it.
Do you think Lucky the chicken's outside the door still?
See?
Because she can have it.
I think I can roll it.
Well, yeah. We'll call her. Say, here, Lucky. Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. It really is helping get the message out with my videos. I really appreciate it. He's actually doing it. Oh my gosh. I love that kid. Lucky is a chicken who, let's see, I gotta watch what I say because I know YouTube doesn't like the R word, so was bred by several roosters all at once until her head was like completely ripped open down to her skull, and so we took care of her inside so that she could recover. This was about 2 years ago, and so she likes to come inside the house. I'll let her in to clean the floor, like if we have a whole bunch of food on the floor, some people let their dogs in, we let our chicken in instead. And she actually like tends to not poop. If you like scare her, she'll poop. But for the most part, she's actually potty trained to a certain extent. Obviously, if I were to leave her in my house for hours, I would come home to poop. But for the most part, she is potty trained. Okay. Now to the top of this, we're going to add 8 ounces or about 2 cups of cheddar cheese to the top. Are you coming? Okay. And it goes. You got it? Let's see if we can make it pretty. What do you think? You want to make it pretty? Okay.
Oh, a little bit.
Only a little bit left.
And that's
There it is. This is going to bake at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Everything in it is cooked. It's just making everything melt and be warm all the way through. My oven rack is on the middle position. I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes.
Now let's have something going to freeze away though.
We're going to have milk.
Wait, no.
Okay. Actually, it's not. It's right out here.
No.
Remember, because we just made some cream of soup, so we had to have some milk this morning.
But it might be Himalayan.
No. Here, we'll put you right up in here. Move your toes.
Hey,
There you go. Come on up.
Hey,
what's up, dude?
Might have the same puff in it.
Okay. Laundry baskets and all. Keeping it real, guys. Keeping it real. All right, here we go.
Do we have the same puff? What?
For those of you that depend on a ingredient list in the description box, I apologize. My life has been so busy in the last week that I actually wasn't sure I was going to do a live tonight because I was feeling like super overwhelming. And so I literally created the live this morning. So the ingredients are not down there and I apologize. I did the best I could. Okay, here we go. All right, who drew on my cup? You know who did that? Looks like a G, like Graceland. Did yours have a letter? Okay. Do you want to try some chips with some ranch dressing? I do. I think it'll be yummy.
But I don't want any in my milk.
Oh, you don't have to have it in your milk. So, homemade ranch dressing is a must. And this recipe is also inside my cookbook. But it's a must because you can do so many quick things with homemade ranch dressing to make quick meals. Quick snacks, you know. Vegetables and ranch dressing. Chopped up carrots, you know, celery, whatever. Whatever your kids like for vegetables for a quick snack.
Hey.
You can slather it on what? Slather it on chicken. Oh, can you move that out of there? I'm gonna put a little bit on the. There you go.
Yeah.
You can put it on chicken. You can do all sorts of things. Okay, you want to try some? There you go. I just think it would be really good with ranch dressing. Let's see. You don't like it? No? I think it's good. You think it's good? You need a drink? Me too. You're so cute. So one more time, for those of you who are just jumping on, it's time to get ready for cold and flu season. It is here. And my very, very first video here on the channel shows you how to make your own basic medicinal herb cabinet, how to make your own tinctures, where to buy stuff, what books to buy, etc. But if you just want to get started and you're too overwhelmed to make a whole cabinet, there's a link down below. I'm not an affiliate. I make nothing on this. It's the first link down in the description box. It's for Bulk Herb Store. And as I said in the beginning of this video, this is our Urban Sea tea. We drink this as a tea. Go ahead and buy the half a pound if there's more than 2 people that are going to be drinking this. It's a really, really nice tea. I'm not a big tea person, but it has citrus in it. So it has citrus undertone taste.
I like it. I will.
Yeah. And this is what I'm drinking right now so I don't get the kids' colds. And then also on the same website, Bulk Herb Store, they have the double immune boosting tea that can be turned into a tincture really easy. So we've used that stuff to stop illness in our home. So go check that out. It's time to order. It's time to get it going, okay? Is that good?
Order.
I'm going to have one more. You want another one? No?
I don't know. One.
Okay. Also on the channel down towards the bottom is the fermented honey garlic video, which is a really amazing tonic for illness. Antibiotic on the planet, garlic is, so check out that quick video too. Those are beginner videos, so the video quality is not going to be the best, but the information is there. Yum. What else, William? What else do you want to say to the world? Nothing? Yeah. Don't know. All right. And as I said in the beginning, if you are interested in sending baby gifts or mama gifts for after the birth of the baby in December, my P.O. box is down below. Hey, you. We got rid of all of our baby stuff after we got done having William because we thought we were done having children. So it's kind of fun to start over because there's so many new cool things to use.
Chips.
These are really good. I would eat them at a party. I would eat them with a fox. I would eat them in a box. Would you eat them in the dark? I would eat them in the dark. Would you eat them on a train?
I would eat them on
A plane?
comes on a train.
On the train, he'd eat them. You're such a good boy. I'm also still trying to edit my Azure haul. It's coming. It's just another glitch into the program. Every time I take the time to add all the pricing on the screen, it glitches out and doesn't save anything. So I had to walk away from that project as well. So anyway, that'll be coming out. And also in the next 2 weeks, I have it on my list to get a cavity update video coming. So I know there's a lot of you guys that are here because of my cavity healing journey. And I do plan to update you. It's just been super crazy. But we are going to get it done in the next 2 weeks because I'm going on vacation in 4 weeks. So I got to make sure I have all my video lists done by then. Right? So, anyway, thanks so much for joining me, you guys. These chips are the bomb. I would totally do that again. I think they would be crispier if you use corn tortillas, like sprouted corn tortillas. But these are not bad. In fact, I'll probably eat the rest of the bowl after we get off live. He's starting to get sick too. Anyway, that is it for this week. And keep an eye out for next week's live. There will be one. I just don't know what it is quite yet. And be patient with me, like I said, with the description boxes because things are just so busy. I've got all this fruit back here. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see it beyond William. See all those yellow boxes back there? That's all fruit out of the orchard. It's like 150 pounds of fruit that I need to deal with this week. And tomorrow night we go to pick the rest of it. So lots to do. So anyway, just be patient with the ingredient lists that are typically down below my videos. I will get the ingredient lists up eventually. That's all there is to it, right? All right, you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. You gonna have another chip?